Welcome to the ESL Southeast European Championship.
We gotta be honest though. I mean, at this point, it is a chance for Sinners to get.
How has he been able to just shift through like that? He's not going to
Oh!
He will, maybe another ace on the
Oh, man.
4 kills, 1 player left,
Oh.
and then he the ace.
And here comes the Bane with the double kill. And here comes the follow-up. And Jack is waiting to follow up there. And we see the triple kill come out. They're taking down Poppy. And they are continuing to push this one. You are going to want to get out of there. You don't want to die to that one. But there comes the Quadra. Are we going to see the Penta?
You ready? Huh? Hey, he's a good boy, huh? You ready? Huh?
Start your esports career now at play.eslgaming.com.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the ESL Southeast European Championship. Sorry, I bogged that one up a little bit. Anyway, guys, my name is Burning Red, joining you live here for this awesome match between Headshot BG and ClickTech, sorry. And of course, nonetheless, Mr. Sean Prophecy Murrell joining me. I'm standing in for Extremes this evening. And Sean, well, it's going to be a crack over game, an interesting one at that.
Yeah, it should be. I mean, ClickTech has started off pretty damn well, 2-0 in the league thus far, and looking very, very good. BG, unfortunately, I have not been able to see them. I think we've either skipped their games or they've just been one of the unlucky groups that have not been able to get their game going, either due to a pause or a forfeit. Not 100% certain, but yeah, it's going to be an interesting one to see how Headshot goes up against ClickTech tonight.
Yeah, well, one of the key things to kind of look at, and it's on the screen, of course, is the ban and pick veto that has taken place here. Now, something that you mentioned to me earlier, specifically around ClickTech, is the fact that they banned out Overpass and Cash, if I'm not mistaken, or...
The last time that they played, I saw that they banned, I believe it was, I think it was sorry, let me get it correctly. It was Overpass and Cash. This time they've actually changed up with what looks like a nuke ban, because the guys of Headshot actually banned out Cash. Either way, we've got ourselves a stabbing match.
Yeah, nonetheless. But anyway, it's great to be back in the casting seat, and of course, our fine colleague, Mr. Extremes, not being able to make it this evening, so he gave me the opportunity to actually kind of fill in for him, and I'm really excited to cast some Southeast European Counter-Strike, which I have not casted since 2014 actually, when it was the ESL 1 qualifiers. Back then there was the North, South, West and East qualifiers for Cologne back in 2014, so I'm really looking forward to this game.
Yeah, it should be a very, very good one. As I said, ClickTech starting off pretty damn well, so they look like the guys that have opened up the lead at the top of the scoreboard and have in general appeared to have a pretty solid team all round. Obviously going to be looking at somebody like Juan Flatru. Floor Zero's had his couple of rounds, and Lurker Skywalker, who might change his name because he seems to do this every single time. He starts with Lurker Skywalker and then changes his name later on in the game to the actual name, and if I can get it correct, it is... No, I can't remember what that is. Oh, no, he's going to change it. I know he's going to change it. You'll see. Second game is not going to be the same.
Well, look, I mean, just some interesting information I got this afternoon. ClickTech, one of the newer teams to actually qualify through the qualifiers for this season. This is Season 7, Group Match Day 5, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so I'm a bit sad we didn't catch the first game this evening. Unfortunately, like you said, there was a forfeit involved there. But nonetheless, we've got some Counter-Strike here, waiting for these gentlemen to start. And obviously, as you can see, we've got a TISA player missing at the time, or at this moment in time. So we're gonna like kind of just chill back and maybe just discuss a little bit about the tables and previous games. Sean, you have been following the scene a lot more actively. Any particular team from your side who you think we should like kind of keep focus on?
Well, I mean, ClickTech is certainly one of the ones. I've liked the look of the guys from, I think it's Toxic. They've actually looked pretty good as well. The interesting thing that we've seen by and large with all these teams is that their aim seems to be absolutely nutty. They have crazy levels of aim, but the team play lacks a little bit. So their CT sides are very, very weak, but the T sides look quite beastly.
Yeah.
Either way, looks like the game has decided to start.
Yeah, indeed. And we've got ClickTech on the T side here. So looking at their setup right now, a lot of them kind of focusing on that B-bomb site. Majority of the CT players kind of hanging back, almost giving them the B-bomb site there. And as you can see, they're taking it slow right now. I mean, I think that's the ultimate focus here for ClickTech. Just try and getting into the side, get that bomb plant, get at least some cash in the bank, and then work from there. And as I say that, they start to pour in towards the B-bomb side. Let's see if they can get to the entries. A little bit of a bullet in the back of the head there, but wow, a good response here though from Headshot BG, as they managed to take down four of the side players.
Yeah, it's all up to Floor Zero now. He's going to as you say, have to win this 1v4. He's got one player low HP, that is Dreamer, obviously a little bit better known than the rest of Headshot BG. Can Floor Zero do it though? He's going to need to get these first fights. He needs to take these fights as soon as he can. He's going to spot the one player. Can he land it? Missing the couple of shots. Does get the last one though. And that will be Ayrton going down. Still got to find the next couple. And he's got to find them soon. 47 seconds on the board right now as he tries to make the move. He spots the player on short. He realizes that they will push him at the same time. And the double up will cost him in the end. Ayrton brings him to ground. Well, sorry. No, it's not Ayrton. It's D. He gets him.
Yeah, well, nonetheless, I mean, a very good round there, though, for Headshot BG. You know, specifically, almost like kind of a semi-retake. It's not really a retake because the bomb didn't go down. But Rainwalker there, the one coming out with the 2K on top of the rest of his teammates. So, he looking at the buy here at the moment, kind of a standard buy coming out. A lot of rifles, though, for the second round. But a good start, nonetheless, though, for Headshot BG as they pick up the 2 frags quite quickly. And just a bunch of deagles with kind of bit of armor now for ClickTech, trying to see if they can maybe get something going here.
Yeah, I mean, ClickTech can't really expect a hell of a lot. I mean, Deagles are obviously deadly. You don't really want to be taking too many chances against them. As Skywalker's actually able to sneak out here. Can he do enough damage? No, he can't. Top kick with a spray. Doesn't know what he's up to. Casper the carry. Well, he's going to run through the smoke and try get his feet off the heat, but it's not going to work. D pushes up aggressively to match him and gets the last kill. One plat through the last one will go down there.
Yep, so good start for Headshot BG nonetheless. I mean, they've kind of retained most of their guns here. So 2-0 up. ClickTech, well, they're forced to go for a save round, of course, and having to only buy up in the 4th round here for them is going to be important to try and see if they can at least gain some momentum. They're aiming here for about 5 rounds of Mirage. Always an interesting one. Good exchange, though, here for ClickTech nonetheless, as Floor Zero dropping Dreamer there. And now, do we get a response, though, from Rainwalker? Looks like Ayrton is also in there.
Yeah, I mean, just clean up at this moment. ClickTech not really in any danger. Well, never mind as I say that. One Flattery gets 2 quick kills. Ayrton and Rainwalker go down, and D has to come and rectify the situation. That's an expensive round against pistols and no armor. I mean, ClickTech will be very, very happy with that, I think.
Definitely. Fully agree with you. That's exactly what you're trying to achieve. You want to try and take as many guns off your opponent in that eco round to try and just, you know, damage their economy a little bit more. But now we're into the 4th round here. Important, crucial one, though, for ClickTech to try and pick up some sort of momentum here. Potentially around.
Missed smoke? What the hell is ClickTech doing? Just trying to push out mid there without any smoke in that window. That's a huge fault. Especially you should guess that they'd have an AWP in this round.
Let's see. Casper now kind of going under snipers here, trying to see if he can maybe pick one of the players out. Dreamer just hanging back now. Kind of a default spot there for him in that little vent area, knowing that someone is around that corner or at least downstairs, as they now kind of, they've got options here, ClickTech at the moment. They've got 4 guys alive. They can either go B or A. I would probably go for the B-bomb side, but Dreamer doing the work with the AWP, dropping Floor Zero now, and now it's a 3-on-5, looking a little bit more one-sided on Headshot side.
Yeah, they will be pushing the A side now. They have control of that connector area. Petra doesn't really have much method of controlling them, as they got one player in the jungle area. He'll get flashed out now, and that might allow the player to push through the connector area. They still haven't cleared out the one player on site. That might come back to bite them. Top kick playing very, very carefully here. He is going to spot the player, and he's going to be able to get that kill. He's going to shoot the player in CT spawn, and somehow, for some reason, Gedjim Zilla not doing a whole lot of anything, as down goes Juan Flatro by himself, as Casper the carry, the last remaining player in a 1 versus 4.
Yeah, he's going to have to keep his eye on the bomb there, but it ain't going to happen. As you can see, the defuse already in effect, and there we go. Another round now for Headshot. They managed to keep 4 players alive. That is vital for them going into the 5th round here. So they've got a lot of guns to work with. Not too much of an impact on their economy. And of course, on ClickTech's side, they got the bomb down, so they got some bucks in the bag. But they got a lot of work to do. They're going to have to eco. As you can see, the CZ's coming out now.
Yeah, Lurker Skywalker with that Superman AK. I don't really know if that's going to work out at the moment, as ClickTech struggled a little bit thus far in the first 4 rounds, apart from the one where they got so many kills with the pistols. Either way, Headshot has looked pretty solid in that last round, not really losing anybody Big Tech going for one of the oldest strats in the book, the A default with the execution smokes.
Well, good shot here from Skywalker, managing to pick up the 1, but there's the trade-off. Top Kick doing well, tries to pick up a 2. He's going to go for a second, gets the shot in, but there's the trade now for ClickTech. So it's a 3-on-3 now, and looking at the situation, HP is low on the T side, whilst the CT have got a good position to play from, but all of a sudden, Casper dropping the AWPer there, and it's a 2-on-3. Low HP though on ClickTech. Something to note as Rainwalker moves in. He needs to just get a couple of bullets in there. Hopefully drops 1 or 2 and swings it back in ClickTech's favor. But it ain't gonna happen just yet. Oh, sorry, in BG's favor. But as you can see, look, good player though from D Dot. Interesting nickname.
Yeah, well, I mean, at the moment, BG working pretty well together as they are able to get the kill. That bomb's not planted for Lurk Skywalker. He's going to do absolutely nothing about that. Forced to plant safe, and it will cost him at the end of the round.
Yeah, I think the one thing there that ClickTech did very well was get into the site. I think there wasn't that much utility use in that breach, and I think that's probably where they went wrong there. The aiming was there. They did very well. Trade-offs, of course, for headshot BG, nonetheless, but you know, it can go other way if you don't use utility correctly, and that's what has exactly happened to the ClickTech team. Now, once again, it is round 6 though. They got an AWP now. Skywalker though with a first entry. Is he going to get 2? No, ain't going to happen. But there is the trade-off immediately on Ayrton. 3-on-4. Good position for ClickTech. Can they pick up their first round? Important. Well, it's actually imperative for them to do that. But we'll have to wait and see.
Headshot does have that one player aggressive in the B bomb site though, pushing towards the app, so he'll get advanced information there. Only good old ClickTech's it's Top Kick actually left all alone on the A side. He's got a very sketchy angle here to be holding, especially considering that he is solo. He's got nobody else helping him out here, so if he gets flanked from any area, he doesn't really have much place to hide. He's going to need to win fights from there on out. Either way, ClickTech have decided that the A-bomb site is the plan of attack at the moment, and Top Kick's actually moved into the CT spawn. It's a lot safer, and he knows that there's got to be something coming from the connector area and will shut him off.
Yeah, the indications there. And as we see the AWP into effect here, and Top Kick picking up another one now. All of a sudden, 3-on-2. Can ClickTech hold it together? Ain't looking to be the case. Floor 0, the last one left. What is he going to do? The bomb is not planted. And all of a sudden, he's on the back foot right now. He needs to get himself at least 1 or 2 frags just to kind of pick up the momentum now for ClickTech potentially winning this round. He needs to clutch it out. Ain't going to happen. D-Dot dropping him there, and that's 6 rounds now for Headshot. Not very good at all right now for the European team ClickTech. Well, I'm calling them European because they're all over the place, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, European I think works pretty damn well. Either way, they're not going to be too happy with the situation at the moment. Headshot somehow won a 3 versus 5. The ClickTech didn't even get the bomb down. Fantastic play from the Bulgarians to just utterly shut it down. And Dreamer, he's continuing this fantastic form as he takes out Lurker Skywalker, who was so deadly on the entry last round. This time, ClickTech going to make a much earlier play towards the B site. Headshot doesn't actually have the positioning here, so this could go very, very south.
Yeah, indeed it does, actually. Casper with the double entry frag. Oh, what a ripper. Opening it up here now for ClickTech. Can they maintain it? That's the question. It's all up to them. Casper with a 3rd all of a sudden. Oh, make that a 4th. Is he going to go for the ace? Oh, but ladies and gentlemen, that's a phenomenal play from Casper. Well, definitely one for the books for him. And ClickTech gets their first round.
Yeah, and what a first round as well. Casper going absolutely ham. They gets himself 4 kills. Nearly got himself the ace before going down, but he done all the work by then as Headshot finally loses their first round. ClickTech will be so happy that they kept that many players alive. It's still going to be difficult though. ClickTech needs to win at least the next 2 to make certain that Headshot's money is broken.
Yeah, they need to pick it up 100%. And it's up to Juan Flatru here. Is he going to get the pick on Ayrton? No, ain't going to happen. Good defense here though from the CTs, and they open up that A-bomb site just a little bit, or alleviate it a little bit now. Gemzilla trying to see if he can pick something up. Skywalker actually coming in from connector side, trying to aid assistance here. The bomb also, the intention is to go into the A-bomb site now. It's really up to the 2 players in that A-bomb site from the CT perspective to try and defend them off. But as you can see, Ayrton being flushed out. Skywalker, though, gets the one frag here, but it's still a 4-on-3. Not looking too good right now here for ClickTech. But all of a sudden, that's where it really matters, and that's the trade-off. And you can see trades happening all over the place. It's a 2-on-2 here. Rainwalker, though, chimes in, and it's only Gemzilla left to try and see if he can actually get the pick shot. Yeah, ain't going to happen. Rainwalker, wow.
That is some precision aim from Rainwaker there. Absolutely wrecking Gemzilla there.
Oh, it's Rainwaker, sorry.
It's Rainwaker. Yeah, no, it's confusing. Don't stress.
Yeah.
Either way, I mean, at this stage,
It's a silent
somebody
owl.
that should be stressing is ClickTech, because 7-1, they're back on the save. They're going to go with 2 hero AKs, but I can't see that working out very well. Casper did fantastic work on the last round on B, but you can't expect a man to be winning, you know, getting 4 kills to win your round. That's not reasonable in any way, shape, or form, even for Na'Vi with Simple.
Yeah, well, can they... Well, there is a trade, though, for ClickTech here. Very odd buy from them. Oh, but Dreamer in the right position. Does he pick up 2? Ain't going to happen. He's going to have to back off and get support. Ayrton in a good position, though. Good angle to sit. But the T side have taken control of that A-bomb site now. And Rainwaker is going to have to watch out. There we go. Jean Flat True dropping him here. And all of a sudden, 3-on-3. Potential for ClickTech to take it back. Ain't going to happen. As you can see, just amazing aim coming out here, though, from the headshot team. Although, do we see Jean Flat True pick up a 3rd one? Can he do it? Important round here for ClickTech. He's going to go in. Oh, he doesn't get the shot. He's going to go for the plant. Clever play here. He's going to try and draw him out. Now, D-Dot has to be quite kind of consistent, and he needs to be clever around this. 3 frags already for Jean Flatru, 52 HP against 55. Jean Flatru knows he's sitting in that CT side, obviously spotted him. He's got a good angle though from jungle, trying to see if he can maybe get the right angle of the bomb, make sure that he'll pick it up here, bring up the 4K. Important round for ClickTech. Can he do it? Oh, there we go, use of utility finally. What a drop from D-Dot there. That will be another round for headshots. So this is going very much one-sided right now. ClickTech, unfortunately, just not being able to win those last bits in the round. And the trades kind of working for them, but not so much.
No, I mean, I would have thought that I mean, D certainly had the grenade. He could have softened up the floor. You could have softened up floor zero a little bit more in that situation. Either way, decided not to. Somehow won it, even though he didn't have a kit, but got sketchy there for half a second. Either way, headshot, 8-1. ClickTech at the moment are really in trouble. They're going to force up again, this time with 2 scouts. I've seen scouts do quite a bit of work in the league thus far, but you're fighting an AWPer. That is a rather difficult task, even for the hypermobility on that scout.
Yeah, the thing is with the scout, you need to be hyper fast, and if you're not hyper fast, it ain't gonna work. And there we go, Skywalker with the entry, starting off the round here well for ClickTech. But can they continue this momentum? That's really what they need. They need to kind of like work something out here. A little bit more utility would not do them any sort of harm. And I think they've got control at least of the A-bomb side almost here. And look at that. Good play from Jean Flatru. Just kind of peeking out there. In the moment, they were not looking at him. And I think that's vital right now here for ClickTech. They are not aware of the man that is back up all the way into the T-spawn area. He can come back and actually do a little bit of a retake from that angle, and that's going to be problematic. But Skywalker at the moment is really on song, picking up a 2nd frag here now. So now A-bomb site officially ClickTech's, but look where that bomb is. That bomb's coming all the way from the T-bomb side. Will actually work in their favor, because look at that CT player right now. I mean, Topkick kind of pushing very aggressively there with the MP9. Now has to be very careful though, because they might just actually drop him instantaneously, and the gun advantage is sitting with ClickTech at the moment.
Yeah, massively. So ClickTech have it all to lose in this round, and Topkick does try for that hero play. It's not going to work out. D himself goes ham and quickly shut down. Flatru with 2 quick kills there, 2 quick headshots, and all of a sudden, headshot BG. I mean, you wouldn't think it, but 8-1, and they're immediately on a save after losing their 2nd round.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like I said, they're just losing these rounds, ClickTech, so it still allows for the CT team to kind of manage their economy to some point. And if they don't, they're going to lose out quite considerably. As you can see, the save round coming into effect now. And now, pretty much easy stuff for ClickTech if they move, you know, into that A-bomb site. They just need to ensure that they don't drop anything on the way. And look at that, there's a TK involved. Although The follow-up still at least working out there for Skywalker. He's gonna have to work double time now and at least make up for that TK. Some damage on the A-bomb side at least now for Jean Flatru. He's gonna try and see if he can get the pick. Ain't gonna happen. Ayrton drops him with the deagle. And all of a sudden we got a 3-on-3 here. Can we see a little bit of an eco upset come out here from Headshot? Or can ClickTech just roll over them? Although Dreamer's got that AK-47. Might be problematic for them.
That it might. He does have the deagle. He's been spotted, but it doesn't matter. He just takes Floor Zero's head clean off. Does know that there's another player in the site with him. Is he going to land the shot? No, he's not. Lurker Skywalker turns it back around. But as I say, that Ayrton and Dreamer combine on Lurker Skywalker, leaving it all on Gedgemzilla in a 1 versus 2.
Well, Gedgemzilla, a very interesting nickname to pronounce, but I'll go with that. He's got the bomb down here at least, and now it is a 2-on-1. He's going to have to clutch this one out here for ClickTech. They had the advantage, full-on gun advantage, but we're witnessing quite a potential eco upset here. Drops Ayrton at least, that's the dangerous deagle out of the way, but Dreamer has got an AK-47. This could prove to be a little problematic though for Gemzilla. As you can see, Dreamer dropping him there, and that will be the, well, 9th round now going for Headshot BG. It's a little bit of a problem though for ClickTech. They had that round. They could have just played it safe, singular file moving into a site, and they would have been fine, right?
Yeah, that's just very, very weird. I mean, I don't know why ClickTech is taking a couple of those fights in that situation. They have such a weapon advantage against BG, and just 1v1 duels? Like, really? Is that the way you want to go? BG just, I mean, that life was just so easy for them. Yep. They just got everything they wanted with the Eagles.
We'll have to wait and see now. Let's see if ClickTech can pull this one back. They've got 3 AK-47s and 2 CZs, all of them pretty much with armor and a little bit of utility. And that at least will give them the indication that they are trying to move in towards the side. Good play from Jean Flatru. He's been quite consistent there. Gets the support from Gedgemzilla. And Skywalker also picking off Rainwaker there. Gedgemzilla with another one. Picks up a 3K. Good play there. Take a bow.
Take a bow indeed, as finally ClickTech, maybe they have broken the money. It seems like they have, but Headshot almost certainly going to be buying up. As we can see, they will take another chance here. And it's worked out for them pretty well. They've broken ClickTech every single time they have lost a round. So ClickTech, can they break a streak of rounds? They don't really want to be attempting to continue here, as Ayrton is going to go down, but he gets that first kill, and Ayrton gets a second. How in the hell is he doing that with Deagle?
Yeah, they also Dreamer chiming in now with another frag on Jean Flatru. And there's the fight back now from ClickTech, but it's only 2 players left. And that's a problem. Once again, we're seeing an eco upset coming out of the woodwork here now for Headshot BG, but they're going to have to kind of maintain it.
Problem is ClickTech doesn't have the bomb. Do they know that it's been pushed up so aggressively? No, they don't. And Rainwaker, well, he's waking ClickTech up to a number of their faults right now. Leaving the bomb in that position when you got nobody in the area is a huge fault to make. And Casper turning things around with a quick 2K. Can he win this round for his team? Not against Rainwaker, but Rainwaker does have the advantage. Not gonna matter. Casper takes his head clean off.
Yeah, so 9-4. And Casper, the man of the hour, or the man of the round, actually, not the man of the hour, managing to pick up that amazing set of kills there. So ClickTech picking up 4 rounds here, 4-9 round. They need 5. An eco round once again for Headshot BG. We know what they can cause eco upsets. They're pushing aggressively, get the first frag. It's easy for them as they now move towards, well, Skywalker as he drops 1, but then drops an AK-47. Problem here, bomb goes down on the B-bomb side though. Let's see if ClickTech can hold it together, or can Headshot do another eco upset. Well, with guys like Casper at the moment, I don't think that's going to happen.
And as you say that, seemingly curse him, but yeah, I do agree. Headshot are going to decide to take the safer course of action. They'll grab themselves 2 AKs and run for the hills, finally saving and allowing ClickTech to get to a 5th round. So it's been broken backwards and forwards, but finally ClickTech has won out. They'll get themselves that all-important 5th round. One Flatru probably doesn't make it to safety with the HP he does have. So this is an incredibly expensive round against essentially nothing from Headshot PG. Does Juan Flatru make it? No, he does not. Popped.
Well, ClickTech's got 5 rounds here, so we have to keep that into consideration going into the second half. They might be able to pick up a 6th one, potentially, but looking at that buy coming out now from a Headshot, it's a full stack of rifles. They've got the utility, they've got the armor. They should be able to capitalize with it. It's the same on ClickTech's side, give or take. Good spam though.
Yeah.
Not the
ClickTech is loving this super aggressive control in the early round though. They don't really do much of it in the late, but certainly early on they try and take these fights. And Headshot for the most part has struggled against it. Can they get it going this round though? Top Keck is holding a pretty solid angle. He's not going to get a single kill though.
Yeah, well at the moment Rainwaker chiming in with 1. As you can see, he picks up Rainwaker picks up 3 actually. He's going to try and go for another, but Casper, the last one left, ain't going to happen. The bomb goes down, and that will be the 10th round here for Headshot PG. A little bit all over the place that round, but nonetheless, not too bad from ClickTech here. Managing to secure at least 5 rounds. I mean, essentially speaking, it would have been better for a 9-6 or a 8-7 potentially.
It would have definitely been better, but I mean, if you consider that ClickTech was down 8-1 to get to 10-5, that's pretty damn solid.
Yeah.
And Headshot will be very upset that they let the round get away with, or let the half get away with from them like that. ClickTech, on the other hand, will be pretty happy. Casper looking very, very good. Obviously, he got that 4K to get them the first round, but I think everybody's had a round where they've done a little bit of something to give their team the smallest of chances here. 10-5 is not the best, but it isn't the end of the world either. You can certainly make this work.
It's a sure 50-50 right now, but it is the second half, and we've got Headshot now moving in towards the V-bomb site. Good start though for Skywalker, and has the support from Flatru, but there it is, the double frag coming in though from Headshot. They contain the site at least, and it is though a 3-on-3, so nonetheless it could work any sort of way. Ain't gonna happen though for Floor Zero as he tries to knock them down with the USPS, but there we go. Gidjamzilla doing well with the USPS. Trade off again, and it looks like Headshot's gonna take that first round. Important for them, both pistol rounds.
Yeah, that is a huge advantage that they're going to get into this round, as winning the winning both pistols gives you essentially 6 free rounds unless you completely screw it up. Headshot looking strong on the T side. ClickTech not really able to get in there, and I mean, even if they did win, it was sketchy because they didn't have a kit. So they'll be forcing up here. It's pretty much expected. They might very well force out the rest of the half, even though I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
Headshot though taking a bit of damage from these pistols.
Well, let's see. He's, well, at least none of them have gone down. Rainwaker, the first one to get the frag here. So now we've got 3 pistols up against pretty much a full stack of rifles, except that UMP45. Nonetheless, they are trying to maybe get something here on that B-bomb site. Ain't gonna happen. Good play though from Rainwaker.
Yeah, just baiting out the first shot, then taking the fight.
You can see only 2 CTs left here. They're in a bit of a disarray, but there we go. Finally, Floor Zero gets a 1 frag. He's got a scout rifle, tries to drop, but oh, look at that. Crazy stuff coming out here now from Floor Zero as he picks up a quick 2K with the scout. Needs to be careful of Ayrton. He will drop him, and does. And that's 12-5 here. So Headshot now 4 rounds away from taking the first map. ClickTech in trouble.
Yeah, that was a very expensive round, given that Headshot was basically in a 4 versus 1 before losing 2 players there to that scout. So Floor Zero certainly not a player to be sleeping on if you're Headshot at the moment. ClickTech, well, this is almost certainly going to be a 13th round for Headshot, as you said. And it's going to take something superhuman for ClickTech at the moment. They have not looked that great in the map thus far, seemingly asleep. Headshot, though, wide awake as Rainwaker reminds them of the fact that he's on the map D himself now, chiming in as well. Rainwaker's going to not check the correct corner, and that will feed his Mac 10 away. But given the end of the round, not going to make much of a difference. Headshot picks up their 13th, 4 players alive, and money is flowing for the boys from Bulgaria.
Yeah. nothing really happening for the ClickTech team. They've managed to buy up now fully. We got an AWP in the hands of Casper. Something he didn't really play with in the first half, but nonetheless, I guess it's situational. Let's see if he can do a little bit more damage with it here. We got Dreamer now coming into the mid side alone, trying to see if he can get himself a quick pick. He does spot the man on his right hand side, but ain't gonna happen for him today. Casper also quite solid with the AWP. Picks up 2. He's gonna try and go for a third here. Manages to actually drop, or at least dink one of the players. Now Rainwaker, the last one left. Ooh, gets the frag on Casper. So good response though, but not good enough for headshot here. ClickTech now all of a sudden in the driving seat this round. That buy up very influential for them and helping them a lot now, picking up that round. 13-6.
Yeah, and very important that ClickTech gets 3 players alive at the end of that round. It's going to be a bit of an expensive buy, but they will still be able to get as much as possible here. For headshot, not really the end of the world. I would not have recommended a rush on the B site, especially not against a full buy. It works out for ClickTech, as you can see, but it does sort of funnel headshot into a very narrow angle, and ClickTech more than up to the task there. So headshot, they should be spreading out. Maybe they go for that aggressive A mid as well. ClickTech has been happy to fight the middle area of Mirage, but headshot, I'm certain, will be having designs of their own on that map.
Yeah, well, I think it's situational right now for ClickTech. What they need to do is they just need to dig in deep and just kind of maintain like a good defense on either side, and obviously just kind of cut off that mid side. I think that's really important for them, because I mean, if headshot get any sort of traction on that mid area, it's going to be problematic, of course. I mean, it gives headshot the opportunity to go either side very quickly and rapidly, and also with flank support makes it very difficult to defend. So if I'm ClickTech, I would be focusing 2 guys almost on that mid side and 1 guy in a very key position on the A-bomb side here.
Yeah, they're actually going to start with, looks like, just the AWP in mid right now, but he will get a little bit of assistance from the player in connector. But again, that speed in mid is going to count for quite a bit. Does Top Kick get the first shot? He's going to have the angle, and he's going to get the kill, but it's a trade, unfortunately. Gejimzilla getting the first as Top Kick spams through. Floor Zero definitely wants to be going through the smoke. He's going to be trying some tricky snacks plays here. He is going to get wrecked by Ayrton to start the round, and all of a sudden, ClickTech, after that wonderful win, seem to be back to their old ways of losing rounds right after they win ones.
Yeah, well, Jean Fletru squaring it up here, picks up another one, and Casper as well, and all of a sudden it's Dreamer left. He should be able to pick up the second one here, although in a bit of spot of trouble. Does the job, picks up, well, Skywalker there. He's going to have to make a quick run. Oh, does not know about the player on his right hand side, doesn't see him, but does get himself in the right position, and what a comeback there from headshot after losing quite a number of players right in that small little moment. And it's 14-6 here. Headshot 2 rounds away, forcing ClickTech into a very tight corner right now. Having to buy up, pretty much force up all the money possible. As you can see, they've got no more money left. And ClickTech in a spot of trouble here, potentially in a good chance of losing it.
Yeah, and ClickTech, that's twice now where they've won massively advantageous rounds, where they have either a 5 versus 3, and that one was 3 versus 1, somehow just not working together well enough and costing themselves big time, because headshot is getting themselves out of trouble with that kind of with those kind of plays. Headshot should be a lot closer, but ClickTech at the moment forced onto the pistols and playing aggressively as Floor Zero. I don't know if he's got the best angle to deal with that player in Palace unless he gets aggressive. I can't see that working out though. Gejimzilla on a mission of his own. Does he time it correctly? He times it absolutely perfectly, and Rainwaker will drop a weapon for ClickTech to recover.
Now there's the trade-off now for headshot picking up another frag, but ClickTech here, not a bad position to be in. They've got 2 rifles at least. They can make something work from it. As they move in towards that A-bomb site, the headshot team, they are securing it at the moment. We've got Casper though with a CZ quite close up. He might be able to get himself a quick pick here and another rifle. No. Doesn't look like he's yet to engage, but there we go. Skywalker doing well, and there's the trade. D-Dot actually sitting in the mid area, and like once again I said, that mid area is so important to cut off, and headshot take the round. 15-6 here. Pretty much nowhere from here for ClickTech. They're going to have to look at re-strategizing for the second map.
Yeah, it does feel like this is the end of ClickTech's road in the first map. Headshot has had a lot of situations where it's shaky, but they somehow pull it through. Just good frags. A lot of great trade fragging as well, so you can clearly see that the team knows how to work together, especially on the T side. For ClickTech, it does seem very based on individual plays here, as Top Kick does start things off with a kill on one flat roof.
Oh, good work here though from Headshot, just dropping them. Double D-Dot actually picking up the 2K quite easily. Double kill there for him. And that's it, 16-6. Good play though from Headshot. They take the first map, Mirage. And we'll be going into the second map shortly, probably within the next couple of minutes. I mean, generally it takes about probably 5 minutes or so.
It's 5 to 10 minutes usually, depends on the admins, but it should be around about that. And I mean, Headshot can be very, very happy. Dreamer looking fantastic on the AWP, but the rest of the team also chiming in pretty damn well.
Boy, huh? You ready? Huh?
Yeah. There we go. Sorry, it looks like the feed actually kind of sending through its audio source for that moment in time. But nonetheless, here we are. These are our faces. I'm Burning Red ZA. Welcome to the ESL Southeast Europe Championship Season 7. And this is match day 5. And of course, to my left, my left is Prof. Prophecy Gaming. You can follow both of us on Twitter. And it's been an interesting game nonetheless. I think kind of covering some European CS again is always great. And from the Southeast region, definitely something exciting to watch. And from what I could see in that game, I mean, the Headshot team definitely just dominating it left, right, and center. ClickTech kind of showing little moments of brilliance, but like you said, Prof, I mean, it's really much a case of individual aim and individual play styles versus an actual team kind of setup on the Headshot side.
Yeah, it did really feel very individualistic on ClickTech. It's worked against a couple of other teams, but clearly it seems as though Headshot is a step above at this point. And I mean, we'll see more on the second map, but I think let's go to that break now.
Cool. We'll see you guys now.
Start.
Some days you feel like a rock star, and some days you feel like a disco queen. With Spotify Premium, you can play the perfect song for however you're feeling.
Right, so it looks like we are back here now for map 2 between these two interesting teams, ClickTech and Headshot BG. The first map going to Headshot quite comfortably. And joining me this evening, Sean Prophecy Murrell. Sean, just looking back at this this first map, obviously pretty much in Headshot's favor the whole way through. Now we've got Train, an interesting map and a very how do I say, like, yeah, it's a different map in a sense that, like, if you don't know how to play it, you can lose big time on it.
Yeah, it's a lot less individualistic than something like Mirage, for instance. It also tends to favor tactical teams quite a lot more. You can see, obviously, that's why old school teams like Astralis used to do very, very well. Virtus Pro was also fantastic at it. It's not that you can't be skilled on it. It certainly is a very CT-sided map as well, but you really have to work to get your T-side rounds. And to be fair, I'm not 100% certain we saw a lot of that from ClickTech. It did look a bit shaky on the first map, but as I said, Train is a massively different map, so just because you're bad on Mirage in the first map doesn't mean you're going to be bad on Train.
Yeah, look, I mean, one of the key things I saw happen in that first map from ClickTech was the almost, I wouldn't say lack of use, but, you know, utility placement, for example, wasn't spot on, and that counts against them quite substantially, like, you know, trying to breach a site, etc. So hopefully, you know, they know Train a lot better. They can use a lot more efficient utility here. That can count heavy for for them, because I mean, Train, for example, is a heavy utility-based map. Like, if you use it properly, you're going to be able to get into the site quite comfortably without losing anyone.
Yeah, my big worry for ClickTech though is just that it felt a little bit like Headshot just always had the better of them in any sort of broken play situation, any sort of 2v2, 3 versus 1 that was around. It just never felt like ClickTech worked together very well, and that is a very, very dangerous thing to be suffering from when you go to a map like Train, especially on the A side. A lot of that is about crossfires, a lot of that is about retaking in rather shaky situations if the T's have gotten onto site. And if ClickTech can't do it on Mirage, I really do stress about their ability to communicate well on Train. And that's just the nature of the fact that you have players from, what, 4 different countries on your team potentially. So you got a feel for ClickTech, but it does make life very, very hard for them.
Indeed it does, and I think what's going to be interesting to see here is if they get a win on this map, it's going to be that third map. It's Inferno, and Inferno to me is always a map of interest and a map of excitement, really. When two teams are like locked, you know, like locked in, and they're both equally skilled on that map, it can go either way. It really serves to be a very spectacular game. In any form of Counter-Strike. It could be on the pro level, it could be on the amateur level, and I like seeing that. I like seeing teams that are really kind of locked in on a map and they battle it out to try and get those rounds.
Yeah, I mean, Inferno is obviously, you could almost call it CSGO's Field of Dreams, because that really is where you want to series to be ending up. It's a very balanced map in terms of side bias. It's also a map that favors both aggression, defensive play. I mean, it's basically just the perfect CSGO map at this point in time. And otherwise, I mean, if we can get there, it'll be absolutely fantastic performance on ClickTech to get them there. And as I said, Dennis2K has changed his name. Told you, it's not the name that he uses. He just does that. I don't know why, but he always starts his name off as Lurker Skywalker, and then he becomes Dennis2K in the second map.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's the same. Actually, I can talk on behalf of ClickTech here. We got Gazpachon. That's a new new player.
Is that a stand-in? I've never seen him before. Nope. I'll just be one of the players changing the name. I don't know. I mean, Casper is Nike, so Nix is just it's one of their normal players. He's actually from Slovenia, his next. So I think he was just playing under the name Casper in the first one and decided to go back to Nix for this one. I don't know, it's weird. These guys are changing the names a little bit too much for me, to be honest.
Well, yeah. I mean, we have this in the South African scene from time to time as well, so it's nothing new, but it's interesting nonetheless.
At least it's not Iskruboot.
Yes, that really weird weird nickname that we came across in the African Championships. But just quickly finding out here, it looks like Ayrton's nickname, people call him Rumen.
That's his real name.
Or was that his real name? Okay.
That's his real name, is Rumen.
Yeah. It looks like there are some technical difficulties with the server at the moment, so they're obviously just trying to get that last player to join in, and then we'll be able to kick off the second map here between these two teams.
Yeah.
But I'm curious to see how this is going to pan out, really.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. For those of you that are wanting to not listen to us waffle on, what you can do in the meanwhile is you can hit !giveaway and enter that competition for one of 5 100 euro vouchers. Yourself something nice from the ESL store. I mean, we commonly make a joke that you could maybe buy half a Need for Speed Max Nomic.
Well, that's half. That's at least something. I mean, come on, like that's pretty cool.
But what would you get? The back or the seat?
I would go for. That's a good question. I would go for the seat to start off with. Yeah, because the back is useless. I mean, how am I going to prop it up? Like, am I going to attach it to an existing chair of some sort? I'd rather just go for the seat. At least I can sit on it, you know, roll around and maybe do some juggling on it. I guess, you know, that's a potential opportunity there.
Never heard of somebody wanting to juggle on that seat. But okay, I mean, to each their own.
Well, it's almost like a unicycle, really, if you think about it. Like, in a sense.
I've seen a unicycle, because I knew a guy that could juggle and unicycle at the same time. And a Need for Speed bottom half is not the same as a unicycle.
Yeah, I was just trying to make a, how do I say, like a comparison, really. It's not a unicycle, but still, I mean, from a gamer's point of view, I guess it could be the unicycle of chairs. Think of that, maybe. You could juggle on it.
I think that. It's a bit weird. I mean, you'll be juggling yourself, because that's, I mean, not going to be the most comfortable chair to sit on like that. You've got no backrest, so either way. At the moment, we're just waiting. Guys, if you're wondering why we're waffling on about why chairs are something like unicycles, it is, in fact, there's a server problem at the moment, so we're just waiting for the last BG player or headshot BG player to get involved, load up into the server. At the moment, we're just watching a couple of players. I mean, would you say it's practice their aim? Because their aim seemed pretty dialed in on the last map, did headshot.
Keeping warm, I guess, is maybe the best terminology. But you know, it is Europe. It is warm there already, so I don't think they really necessarily have to keep warm. But I guess, yeah, we're quite cold, yeah.
Yeah, Joburg has been hit with a rather mean set of weather patterns for the last few weeks.
Indeed,
I mean,
it
I've got
has.
a heater under my desk right now, just keeping me warm. It's not fun at this point.
No, I'm quite cool. I've got quite a lot of kind of computers, etc. that's running in the room here, so it's warm enough. You know, it kind of keeps the temperature at a good constant, maybe 10 degrees.
Right. So just a bit of a server update. We're going to be changing within the next 5 minutes to a different server. Hopefully that will solve our problems.
Yeah, we've had a couple of issues like this before in the past. It unfortunately happens from time to time. So
there we go. Connection has dropped.
There we go. There are our faces. As you can see, I'm a little bit red in the face, so I'm a bit more warmer than Sean over there. He's quite freezing. You're actually on the east side of Johannesburg, if I'm not mistaken, so it gets a little bit colder there. Yeah, so I'm on the northwest side.
I think it was on Monday that I woke up to like this cold, cloudy weather. That I was like, wait, is it raining or is it just cold? I don't even understand what this weather is, because about an hour later it was gone. But I woke up in probably the coldest weather I've experienced in Joburg in quite a while. It was not enjoyable.
Well, yeah. That's the reality with the cold up here, as opposed to Cape Town. I mean, Cape Town's weather is a lot more like kind of wet cold, so it's not too bad there. But Johannesburg has got quite the dry cold, so it really like creeps in under everything, and it's irritating, nonetheless. But
Gonna be taking what, a 2-minute break. It seems like while we swap over to the service guys. So as you can see there's the giveaway. If you enter the exclamation mark giveaway in the chat. Good luck, and we'll see you guys in about a minute or two.
Like a Hellcat.
Right, so it looks like we are actually now back for the second map here. Just trying to unmute Sean. There we go. Sean, you are now unmuted. And we are ready to rock and roll. But what I can see is only 3 guys in the ClickTech team. And now
yeah,
headshots
I mean,
full.
They were talking about it. Yeah, they were talking about that there might be Go TV issues on the new server that they'd gotten, so we might be on a 3rd server. Who knows at this point? Either way, Top Keck knows that he's hitting some sublime headshots.
Top kick, yes, indeed. Yeah, that actually comes from World of Warcraft. Did you know?
Yes.
Kick. Kick's actually
Yes.
lol and orcish.
Yes. I knew that. I can't remember. Was it lol and orcish, or was it just like if you couldn't speak the language, then that's what it translated it to?
As far as I know, it was just lol and orcish. Because I mean, I play WoW myself, and I've only seen it with orcs, but I might be wrong.
Fair.
But it looks like we are ready to go on train, and it is Headshot versus ClickTech here, and it is 1-0 to Headshot at the moment. They actually won DE Mirage 16-6, and that's, well, are we going to see the same kind of result here, or do we see that 3rd and final map of Inferno? I'm really hoping for the 3rd and final one.
Yeah, that should be very, very good. ClickTech, I think, will be aching to get to that 3rd map. Are we going to go to a knife round?
No, they
I'm not
did
quite
knife.
certain.
If I'm not mistaken, they did knife.
Map is pause.
Well, at least we got all 10 players on, so this is great. And there we go. That's the lineup.
It's a step further than we got last time.
Okay, it looks like the what's his name? Gaz Pachon. He's actually a stand-in for the team, isn't it? Because he's got a different tag. So
I think he is the stand-in.
let's see. The administrator needs to contact us, please. Oh, administrator, send us your information on Gaz Pashon if you are hearing us. I can actually just type to them and ask them, but kind of make a little bit of a conversation out of it, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a couple of interesting names over here. Juan Flattery's obviously decided to go with an incredibly long and rather un-PC name tonight. No idea why. Could just be the frustration.
Maybe his name's Roy Tofu, because that's what it says there, if I'm not mistaken. I think it says Roy Tofu.
Yeah, no. If it said Roy Tofu, I'd let him buy. But,
yeah, look, I mean, interesting names, of course, and the players love to change their names, so we never know who's who.
I mean, Nikes did pretty well in the last map, Casper there. Juan Flattery had some rounds. I think Floor Zero was largely just, I wouldn't say bad, just sort of anonymous, not really doing a whole lot of anything. Headshot, I suppose you could say Top Kick didn't have the craziest of rounds, but the rest of them were all there and doing pretty large amounts of work. So, I mean, Headshot just in general worked out pretty well. Yeah, Dennis 2K would, I would assume, would have been D. Yeah, Dennis 2K is D. It's got to be.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, from the CT side, the headshot side, I think Ayrton was actually pretty good there with the Deagle at one or two of the rounds. They're actually picking up a couple of kills with that, and they were influential. I mean, it obviously changed the entire round from a save round into an actual win. It's really, really key to have players like that actually like producing those sort of results, you know.
Yeah. Looks like we've dropped another player, guys. That's why we haven't actually started. And there's a tech pistol. Yeah, I think they needed to knife again. Don't know what the hell's going on now.
Well, the communication is it went directly to pistols, so it looks like we'll probably just drop straight into pistols now as we go live.
Okay. Well, it's been claimed to be live, so we're a little bit behind, but should start very, very soon.
Yep.
Either way, Headshot BG looking to 2-0. Click Tech looking to take it to that all-important third map. They haven't lost a game in the season as yet, so they'll be like hoping to keep their unbeaten streak alive.
Talking about hoping, I'm hoping to actually win one of these vouchers, by the way, on the giveaway tonight. I mean, I'm kind of keen for that.
What are you going to buy with the? apart from half a seat.
Oh, come on, man! I was going to go with that, but anyway, yeah. Look, I mean, I've always been a nip
jersey,
nip fanboy. Yeah, I mean,
mad nip fanboy for anybody that doesn't know. Freiburg fanboy as well.
Yeah, well.
Hey, he did pretty well the other day in Heroic when they played at EPL. They actually made it. They made it out of groups and then got utterly hammered in the quarters. So I don't know. Onward and upward.
Yeah, well, look, I mean, I'm not really wanting to talk about that. I mean, I'm a bit of a sore loser sometimes, so I guess. But I still want to get a nip jersey, nonetheless. I mean, NIP's always been, you know, there, 87-0. We'll never forget. We'll never forget he. But
nip fanboys. So you know he's a nip fanboy.
Talking about forgetting, we can now forget the pauses. We are now live into the second map here between Headshot and ClickTech, and as you can see, chances looking good right now. Ooh, double frag coming out here from Rainwaker. Now, is there a trade-off at least from Jean Flatru? Yes, there is, but Dennis 2K dropping straight in with one frag, and the CTs have got the full advantage here. They'll pick up the first round. Not looking good for ClickTech at the moment. They needed to win that.
That they did. It would have been the perfect start for them. T-side on this map is a difficult prospect as it is, and if you're going to be losing the pistol, it gives a headshot just that extra little bonus. ClickTech will be buying up here. I mean, it's pretty standard. No real reason not to do it. You don't even get the bomb plant down, so Deagles and a CZ come out, and Headshot needs to be a bit careful. There was a few rounds where they looked a little bit shaky against the pistols, even though they did pull through in the end.
Well, round two here. Pretty Normal buy coming out here from both sides at the moment as they try and move in. Good start though from ClickTech. There we go. Juan flat true. There's the trader from Ayrton. Dennis 2K dropping in as well. Can Gemzilla or Gijimzilla now pick up a frag here, but it's not looking good right now. Dreamer actually picking up a 3K. That's nope, sorry, just the double kill for him. But nonetheless, 2 important frags there for the headshot team. Now we've got Floor Zero left with a deagle and half armor. Let's see if he picks one off. Oh, it looked like he hit him. Ain't gonna happen today as he goes down top kick with a frag there. 2-0 here now for headshot and looking quite dim once again for ClickTech.
Yeah, and that will almost certainly be just the easiest of third rounds for the boys from headshot. It's nothing that ClickTech can do, unfortunately. It will have to go straight to the Glocks. There's one player with a deagle. That might be a bit of a misbuy there. Either way, it is going to be in favor of the Bulgarians this round, as they should clean it up with some ease.
Yeah, no, pretty easy round here. Maybe they'll be able to get the bomb down. I mean, ClickTech at the moment just kind of trying to see if they can make something happen. But, oh, we missed some quick frag action there from Top Kick, or Top Lol. Him easy money there with the UMP 45. So 3-0 now. Buy round in effect for ClickTech here. They're going to have to work this out. They're going to have to use that utility. Get into the site, get the plant down, take the frags. It's as simple as that. Really? That's the question? No, it's not as simple as that. But then let's see what they can do.
Yeah, well, I mean, as we said, they looked a little bit shaky on the T side when they were on Mirage, and this is a bit of a tougher map. Dreamer and Top Kick are getting ultra aggressive here off the B side. Nobody to fight them, which means they can give all that sort of information to their team. Headshot now knows that it has to be the B side. There's nothing else, and Top Kick has actually snuck up behind them. He's going to get a double kill with the UMP, and what a turnaround here. All of a sudden, ClickTech shut down. Casper is going to do as much as he can. Nakes, that is. Can he make it work? It's a 1v3. He's gotten the first 2. Can he get the third?
Whoa! Good shot there. Picks up the third frag, as you said. And now Dreamer here. He's been very good with the M4A4. Can he drop Nikes here? Yeah, he can. And that'll be the 4th round now for headshot. So, unfortunate there. Good little comeback, but not good enough for ClickTech.
No, not at all. ClickTech, that is an expensive round for them to lose. They're going to be forced to save here, give up the 5th round as well. And Headshot can continue to grow that almighty bank account of theirs.
That's the one thing I don't like to see in Counter-Strike is when, you know, the one-sided, like, kind of plays coming out here. Good drop, though, nonetheless, so from Dreamer. But, like, that snowball effect just kind of coming into play. Simplistic here now for the Headshot team. They've literally got their angles covered. This is a CT-sided map nonetheless, but still, when that snowball hits, it's really difficult for a T-side to actually pull out of it or from it. And you know, like, it'll be great for them to pick up 5 rounds here. Let's hope they do, and let's hope that Headshot, well, for the supporters that they for Headshot, make it a clean, quick win here for the Bulgarian team.
They'll definitely need to make certain that they have enough players alive. They've gotten 2 so far, make that 3, and Headshot will just be putting the cherries on the cake that is the 5th round, and they'll lose 1 there. Top Kick somehow spraying a bit like a potato there. Doesn't matter, at the end of the day, they're still going to get fairly easy set of kills. Floor Zero, though, might be having something to say here. He's got himself 3 kills all of a sudden. 2 kills, actually. And in quick succession, he might have the smallest of chances here. Does Headshot have the position to take him out? At the moment, the crossfire is not set up. So if Floor Zero gets the timings correct, he could actually win these fights with some ease. Ayrton's not looking at him, and he's going to get Ayrton. That's 3 for nothing, and it's a 1 versus 1 right now. Rainwaker, the last remaining player. Floor Zero is only on 22 HP, so massively favored to the CT player, but he doesn't know where Floor Zero is going to be playing from, and that is a deadly problem.
Yeah, very, very well played here from Floor Zero. Can he pick it off now? Can he get it right? Goes, ain't gonna happen. Gets dropped there by Rainwaker. Nonetheless, very good, valiant effort though there from Floor Zero. Just not good enough. They managed to get the bomb down, so that'll be a little bit of bucks for them. But this is 5 rounds now going in the favor of Headshot here, and well, ClickTech obviously with the loss round bonus, they will be able to pick up quite some hefty guns with that bomb plant as well in addition. So we'll see the AWP come out. Can Floor Zero make it work? I mean, that's the question. He really needs to make that that AWP work. We'll have to wait and see. He's the first one out to the mid side. Does he get himself the pick? He's going to get a flurry of nades falling in front of his feet. He's going to back off immediately, though. Going to try and go for another shot, maybe. Tough to say.
It's trying to reposition at the moment. Did you see the player on the ground? No, he didn't. He's pretty aggressive here, though, as is Casper. Can they spot the players? Headshot's holding some fiendish angles. Dennis actually pretty close up. That nade is going to do huge damage, but the trades do come through for ClickTech. It's massively in favor. But Dennis, again, with this aggression, just pushes out so heavily, and all of a sudden, ClickTech is once again down to one player. For one, Flatru does catch them rather flat-footed. That would be Dennis 2K going down, as well as Top Kick, and all of a sudden, Juan Flatru again in this clutch. Very, very low HP. Ayrton playing this so carefully. He does not know where Juan Flatru has disappeared to, but at a minute left, Juan Flatru is making quite a bit of noise. Some nice movement skills there. And is he going to catch the player? He is indeed, and what a round to win. Juan Flatru in the 1 versus 3 and picks it all up.
Yeah, very, very well played there from Juan Flatru, actually managing to pick up a couple of frags in the end of it and getting ClickTech their first round. So 5-1, yeah. Possibility there now for ClickTech to kind of work on this sort of momentum. It's a little bit of momentum they got to work on, but that snowball is now officially over for Headshot. But the defense is there, and you can see all of a sudden the frags running wild and working very well actually for ClickTech. But there's the trade once again, a 2-on-2. Make that a 1-on-2. Now it's up to Dennis 2K with the AWP. Can he drop both of them? Vital position to be in. He's in a good spot as well. He's quite far back. The bomb's still in the hands of the T side. They haven't planted it yet. Needs to be careful of the man on his right-hand side. Floor Zero just waiting for him. And he's backed off now towards the green train. He's probably going to pass right back to the bomb side. They don't spot him. And all of a sudden, Dennis 2K does spot one of them. Oh, he's going to have to be careful. Do we see a scopeless? Yes, we do. Drops Gemzilla now. Can he get himself another one? Floor Zero knows where he's located, but can't spot him just as of yet. That smoke in the way. He does have control of the bomb here. He's going to have to back off in towards the inner bomb site. I think it's the quickest way to get himself safe. He doesn't have much utility, although we got a smoke in the hands of Dennis 2K. So he can use that to his advantage going into the retake here once the bomb gets planted. We'll see it go down. He's taking his time. Is he going to pick up a rifle? That's the other question as well. He's got the AWP, but I think maybe going in there with the AK-47 or the M4 will be a little bit more in his favor.
Yeah, the problem for him here is that this AWP does mean that he's going to have to take very, very long angles, and Floor Zero's planted a pretty smart area for where he is sitting right now. It's not a whole lot Dennis 2K can do. He's going to try and drop the smoke. That is far too short, and he'll know it as soon as he tries to go on it, and Floor Zero well aware of that potential and brings him down. Grabs himself the AWP as well. So ClickTech pick up their second round, and that'll force Headshot onto a save. A very expensive last 2 rounds before they did lose, and it's come back to haunt them now. Back down to the save. ClickTech should be able to get a third.
Yeah. Should, would, and could. We'll have to wait and see in round 8 here between these two teams, and all of a sudden they're moving in quite aggressively, getting the shots, but there's the trade-off. And all of a sudden, ClickTech take control and dominate the round. Only Dennis 2K left here, and I don't think he's going to be able to do much with that. 3 rounds now for ClickTech. Good round here, actually, for them. They managed to kind of close in on that deficit by 2 rounds now. So now we could potentially see a shift in balance, almost, if ClickTech take this round, round 9. Because we've got, obviously, the buy-up now coming in from Headshot once again. If they lose this, they're going to be forced onto another potential save. So kind of touch and go right now. Let's see if ClickTech can do it.
Yeah, Ayrton's decided to stop halfway through. Not quite certain about that. Either way, yeah, I do agree with you. ClickTech are very, very close to a fantastic half here if they can win this round. Headshot will not be wanting to give them any more than that. Some spam is exchanged as Dennis is not going to be able to hit anything. And ClickTech looks like they will be going with the A smokes at the very least. That might very well be a fake, though. Yeah, it does. Nope, it's going to be a straight A hit.
Yeah, good angle, though, for Rainwaker there, managing to pick up the 2 frags quite comfortably. Now Dreamer spots his man, gets taken down, and all of a sudden things are a little bit afray here, though, for the ClickTech team, or the ClickTech team, sorry. And very well played from Dennis 2K. They're actually managing to pick up the trio. And Rainwaker walking away with 2 there. So nonetheless, look at that. Headshot maintaining some sort of gap in that deficit now and kind of getting themselves back on track.
Yeah, actually, I mean, I enjoyed the play there from Dennis. He pushes through the smoke, takes Click Tech before they're really able to get into proper positions. And I mean, you have to really applaud Headshot's positioning there. Both Rainwaker and Dennis, really the 2 players that shut down the entirety of Click Tech's play. They're just sitting in front of the smokes or pushing through them. And Click Tech not prepared for that. Ends up costing them big time. Looks like they're going to try a B rush this time. Nobody on the side to actually defend properly here, as Top Kick is going to do as much as he can to just hold them off. Doesn't need to win any more fights than he already has. Ooh.
Yeah, takes one to the face there. A little Kobe. Straight to the face. And Dennis 2K coming in now from the back end. But you can see it's looking a bit tough here. Rainwaker doing well. Retake time now for the CT side. We've got 2 T side players left here. Jean Fletru, good position to be in. Should be able to pick his man off comfortably. He does. And now it's 1 man left here for the T side. Jean Fletru does well. He's got 1 more to beat. It's a 1-on-1 at the moment. Can he stay alive? Oh, he's just not going to get it. Oh, he gets around that corner. My word, but here we go. Look at that. Not a very good play, though, there from Rainwaker. I don't understand that. Why did he go straight for the defuse? It was almost like...
He had no time. If he doesn't go for the defuse there, he loses anyway. So he screwed up on missing the shots. Like, he really needed to hit the shots there. Gets a little bit unlucky and then just tries, like, the cheekiest of...
You're right.
No, I mean, it's not going to work, so...
Yeah, just kind of looking back, yeah, there was not enough time there. But we into round 11 here, and a trade-off happening immediately between these 2. And Ayrton also dropping his man there on the Ivy side. Good play there from him. Kind of opening it up. He'll be able to kind of move down Ivy and just gather that information for the team to let them know it is either mid-side or it is inside. And still quite a bit of trade-offs happening at the moment here. 2-on-3. Looking good though for Headshot, managing to pull things together, hopefully picking up another round here.
Yeah, it's a bit dicey. I mean, Juan Plateau is not really looking very healthy. Gejimzilla does turn things back into ClickTech's favor, but Dennis 2K with that CZ and Ayrton with that AK, well, I mean, just as I big up ClickTech's chances, they're going to throw them away. So it's all on Dennis 2K. He does have a weapon that can kill both these players with a single round, but he needs to hit that single round. He's not going to, and Gejimzilla cleans it up. 6-5 at the moment. Headshot in some rather dangerous areas, as they are going to be having to save here. ClickTech basically have bought themselves a good T half already.
Definitely 5 rounds up on the T half in the 12th round. They can maybe just add a few more to that number. We see Ayrton pushing out. They're not really that effective, but there's the trade. Once again, traded again. And now ClickTech should take control here with the AK-47s quite comfortably moving in towards the site. They don't spot Dennis 2K yet, but he does the magic with the USPS, a quick 2-bullet into the head. Do we see a little bit of play? No, ain't gonna happen. ClickTech pick up another round, and now it's 6-all. And dangerous waters for Headshot BG at the moment.
Yeah, sharks do infest those waters, and those sharks are known as ClickTech, because Headshot right now, after a wonderful 5-0 start, suddenly not looking so hot. 6-1 in the last, 6-1 in the last 7 rounds, as they need to sort things out. ClickTech with a little bit of a faster play here. It looks like they're going to be making it towards B, although they will have to collect the bomb. So just trying to bait Headshot BG into overstacking the B side, the A side, and then maybe making a play at B. And nope, just looks like it's a fake.
Indeed. There we go. Spam down. First frag going actually towards Headshot, but there is a trade. And another one. Gazpachon finally kind of featuring here for the ClickTech team as a stand-in. Picking up an easy 2K there. But now, 3-on-4. Still possible. No, ain't going to happen. Gazpachon all of a sudden finding a little bit of form here. And this is very, very vital right now for ClickTech to try and take the lead in the half. And as you can see, Top Kick going down. Easy stuff there. Good round from Gazpachon actually. Finally showing his face. And 7-6. ClickTech take the lead for the first time.
Yeah, and I mean that's one hell of a lead to pick up. T-side train 7-6 is no joke, and ClickTech has given themselves every possibility of winning this half right now, because Headshot back onto the 4 spy. They've got CZs and armor except for Ayrton, who's got a couple of flashes. But I mean, all right, this should be ClickTech's win.
Oh, it sounds like your microphone's gone and made a bit of a robot noise. So hopefully you can sort that out quickly whilst we have a look at this round here. And just kind of looking at the kind of setup now. CZ's all over the place, and Top Kick doing well, dropping Gaspachon there. Is there a trade-off now from ClickTech? Yes, there is. Gidgemzilla, easy pick. Trying to kind of trying to get hold of the jiggle peak there, but simple stuff for him. And ClickTech kind of dominating this round here. And that'll be it. 8-6. They take the lead even further by 2 rounds. It is the last round of the first half here, so we could see a potential last round going towards Headshot BG. They just seem to be losing a little bit of momentum. And, well, yeah, let's see. I mean, Sean, are you there?
Yeah.
Great stuff. So, yeah, your mic seems to be all good now. Are we into the last round here?
Yeah, Headshot will absolutely have to pick up this round if they want to give themselves any real chance of a decent CT side, to say the least. And that is the perfect way to start it off. Ayrton, much like the Formula 1 driver, starts things off in first place and then immediately goes down. That is a rather unfortunate situation. Ayrton taken out, and that's a fairly powerful weapon gone. ClickTech not really going to be too sad about the position the Headshot finds himself in. They are now fairly heavily outflanked with that AWPer in the IV area.
Let's see. 4v4. Can Headshot pull one back here against KillTech, who've managed to take a very good lead in the first half here on the T side? But we'll have to wait and see. A little bit of a tight spot right now. Gidgemzilla is quite low on that HP. Almost getting taken out there, actually. Oh, no, sorry. That was Jean Fletru. Now, they're opting to go for the inner bomb side by the looks of it. Looking where that bomb is placed right now. They need to take care, though, because as you can see, Top Kick just waiting on that angle. Gets the one, goes for the 2K, drops him down. And all of a sudden, Headshot take the advantage. And Jean Fletru, the last one left, does not spot the man on his left. Tries to go for a scopeless. Ain't going to happen. And a good round there for Headshot, managing to pull it back. But still, ClickTech walks away with an 8-7 lead on the half. And a very important one, actually.
Yeah, that's actually a massive surprise. Did not expect it to go that much in favor of ClickTech here.
Well, the chances of us seeing Inferno is great now. So I'm hoping for them to kind of push this one through and give us a third and final map, because it's all about Inferno, man.
It is. Well, ClickTech certainly wants to make it there. Headshot maybe not, as they will be starting on the T side in this half. They've won every they've played thus far. But this is a bit of a different aspect. ClickTech came back with a vengeance in the latter half of the CT side. Sorry, their T side. Can Headshot pull off something similar?
No, well, they are making moves to go for the inner bomb site here, so this could change things up if they get that first entry. Really important. Gaspachon obviously there, the stand-in, first to face the music. It ain't going to be him, it's going to be Nix or Nikes. There he goes down. So good start here though for Headshot. Quite effective on the pistol round, nonetheless, managing to take most of the frags. There is one though counting in the favor of ClickTech, but so far not good enough. Floor 0. Oh, all of a sudden swinging things back on equal terms, but it ain't good enough, as Headshot will take that pistol round very, very rapidly, and it's 8-all now.
Yeah, and that is 4 pistols out of 4 for Headshot. It makes life very, very difficult for ClickTech if they can't even get those pistol rounds. Headshot at the moment, obviously going to be buying up as much as they can. Not going to take any chances here. 3 AKs, a Galil, and a UMP, so not trying to farm up money, just trying to win the round. That's probably the better idea here. ClickTech will not be able to force up into the third if they do lose this one. So Headshot, just make certain that you win. And that's not the way you make certain that you win the rounds.
Oh.
And all of a sudden ClickTech has decimated Headshot here.
Well, there's still
One
Dreamer
player
left.
alive, and that is Dreamer.
No, he ain't going to do anything. He goes down. And ClickTech back in the lead here. So, yeah, very, very big turn of events once again.
Now, that is just a massive stuff up there for Headshot. And something they can ill afford at this point. ClickTech obviously on the favored CT side. That is not how you want to do it. As I said, I mean, you go and buy 4 rifles and then you just sort of willy-nilly run into a CZ stack. It's just not a great idea there. You want to win. Top Kick though, showing that they might very well have some skill with those weapons as well.
Yeah, let's see. They manage to have the advantage here at the moment. Top Kick trying hard, but there we go. Ayrton with another one, and all of a sudden ClickTech are just falling by the wayside. Not looking good for them after that dominant performance in the previous round. So they're very inconsistent, and that's a bit of a problem, you know, when you're playing Championship League and Championship level. You need to kind of maintain some form of consistency in form. And we've got Floor Zero at the moment just kind of been blocked out, that A-bomb site. I think that's just the precautionary smoke coming now from the Headshot team. But they've got the control of the site here, so Floor Zero is going to have to really kind of think about it. He's got enough utility to kind of make a bit of a stink in the site. But is he going to be able to kind of commit through and get that defuse? He's got the kit as well. That could work for them. Is he going to go in late?
Yeah, he's going to have balls of pure steel if he does do that. I don't think he's going to try. Ayrton would be an early warning system anyway. Ayrton goes down, but I mean, Floor Zero taken enough damage that he's bugging out in a big hurry there. He's got no time to actually get the defuse either. But this delay might end up costing him. He's not going to be aware of the player in the B site. Does Top Kick catch him on that save? He is indeed going to do it and get the kill. ClickTech. Money is shattered. They've lost one player to a disconnect though, and we'll get the pause. But Headshot, I mean, I was just complaining about how they lost and threw away a round. ClickTech does much the same.
Oh, what great timing. I can actually just add you to the Skype call again. Let's sort that out. Oh, it's a bit loud. Please excuse... There we go.
Better?
Yeah, I think that is. Let's have a look and see. There we go. Your face is still there. And we're still here, of course, bringing you this interesting game of Counter-Strike between Headshot, BG, and ClickTech. At the moment, Headshot 1-0 up. And ClickTech, well, they're looking pretty damn strong on this second map train. So we might see a third and final map here on Inferno. I'm really looking forward to that. Well, I'm hoping for that at least, if it does happen.
Yeah, ClickTech will be forcing up to the next round, so Headshot, on balance of probability, should win the round. Doesn't mean they will. We've obviously seen a lot of force buys in both Mirage and on Train here, and they've worked out pretty well, but Headshot will be desperate to not allow ClickTech to win here. If they can get this win, they almost certainly get themselves to 11, and that's when they can really start playing around with ClickTech. At the moment, the European mix not favored to win their 10th. Can they make it happen? Aggression through the middle area as Juan Flatcher is going to catch Rainwaker flat-footed. Not going to work out those Rainwaker up to the task, and will bring him down.
Yeah, let's see. Good position right now for Headshot. They're managing to drop a lot of players here, and we've only got Casper left, or Nikes, or Nakes. I'll just call it Casper. It's pretty simple to keep it simple, basically. Yeah. He's got a CZ here with some armor. Is he going to save it? He probably needs to actually save it.
Should, yeah. I mean, the next round they'll be running with USPs, so definitely worthwhile to save. Or get aggressive. That's also a thing, I guess. And Ayrton, he must have been like wondering why the guy was walking around the corner inspecting his weapon.
Yeah, well, look at it now. Double figures now for Headshot. ClickTech have got a lot of work, and they don't have any money to do it, so it doesn't look very, very promising right now for them.
Yeah. I mean, ClickTech started building a house and then sort of just ran out of cash, and I don't know what to do.
They got half a house, like I've got half a chair, if I win that giveaway.
Well, to be fair, you can win it 5 times. It's highly unlikely.
Yeah.
You need to win 5 of those vouchers, and I mean, I suppose you could buy 2 chairs at that point.
Or 2.5 chairs. To be
2.5 chairs. Well,
Oh,
I mean,
sure.
I don't even think there's half of a Click Tech player left at the end of this round. There certainly won't be, as Juan Flatru is the last remaining player. He gets utterly wrecked in headshot, pick up their 11th.
Yeah, there we go. So now they're starting to steamroll towards that 16th round, and we possibly will see a 2-0 coming out here from Headshot BG. But it ain't over yet. It's only a two-round difference between the two teams. We've got a full stack of rifles on the ClickTech side. They can make it work. They've got the utility. They've got the armor. They just need to kind of stick it in, or otherwise like dig in, basically, stick it out, and wait for the guys to try and get into the site and then try and defend it from there. It's going to be tough, definitely, specifically on this inner bomb site because they've only got the one player there. But as you can see, they are rotating in, and there we go. Gaspatron managing to get that first frag, but still too late for the rotation. The frags are there, at least for them. Let's see if Jean Flatru can pick up another one. Ain't going to happen. The Headshot have taken control of the site now, making it more difficult for them. But look at this. Casper in a vital position right now. We've got a 2-on-2. Can it work for the ClickTech team?
Yeah, fantastic play. Dennis is holding a rather sneaky angle, but he has been spotted here, I guess, as there's a lot of damage being dealt. Doesn't have the bomb under his control though, and that will almost certainly be the round. There's nothing he can do. Casper doesn't actually have a kit though, so if Dennis plays this quickly, Casper might be able to go down. One second, does he get time? No, he doesn't. ClickTech won.
Yeah, he got it.
How the hell? I mean, they lose everybody on the round, so it's not great for ClickTech, but Headshot will be like super upset with how ClickTech actually goes into this round with even less utility than they did in the last.
Well, it's round 22, 11-10. This is a close map here between these two teams. So far, Headshot seems to be the stronger side, but ClickTech ain't giving up just yet. And there we go, as we can see it. Gijimzilla managing to drop Dreamer quite early in the game. The aggression there from him paying dividends, and well, finally a frag coming in the favor of Headshot here. But still, ClickTech have got it waxed down at the moment. As you can see, the good trades here coming from him. So 3-on-1 right now. Dennis 2K too far away from the bomb. He's going to have to come in from Pop Dog. Oh, he pulls the gun out and manages to get the frag. It's a 2-on-1 right now for him. He does spot the one play, but is unaware of the player on his left-hand side. So it's all about angle placement. Ain't going to work. And there we go. ClickTech managing to equalize it now. 11 apiece. Will we see a response?
Well, it's going to need to be a response pretty soon if Headshot hopes to win this half. They do still have money to buy. They should even be able to buy into the 4th round, just to give you an indication of their bankroll at the moment. So very, very healthy in terms of the cash. ClickTech, though, again, it's expensive. They're looking a little bit better than they have in the last 2 rounds, but still a near-run thing. And if they lose this round, they're back onto that save, and that would give Headshot one hell of an advantage here.
Yeah, let's look. Let's wait and see. What are they going to be able to pull off here? The Headshot team. Are they going to be able to get in towards that inner bomb site? They need to be careful though. There are 2 CT players waiting there. And it ain't top kick. So Gaspatron, he's got a good angle here. Needs to be careful on his right hand side though. But now top kick, the first one to move in. He wants the site. It's his. He owns this. Well, he ain't going to get the first pick though. Ayrton doing well. And there's the trade-off. Well, no trade-off actually. Beg your pardon. It looks like it's a complete ruffle here from Headshot. Complete ruffle stomp. And yeah, they completely just kind of pushed them out of the site. Took the frags, and well, easy stuff now for Headshot. They've got the site, and not much can be done.
Yeah, that B side take from Headshot is just absolutely brutal. That's twice now that they've basically walked into the site, gotten 2 kills, and been able to plant bomb before ClickTech can do anything. And especially in that situation where Headshot just flushed out the players from the Pop Dog area, ClickTech couldn't get the fast flank, which worked out the last time where they got that super close clutch. And this time, I mean, you can see immediately ClickTech, these last 2 rounds have been so expensive for the CTs to keep going that they're back onto what's almost certainly going to be a double save unless they can win this round.
Yeah, they're waiting for some form of aggression right now from the CTs, but it ain't going to happen. So, ooh, a little bit of a duel happening here. Dreamer getting the better of Gijimzilla this time. So there's a bit of a different outcome as to what we saw in the previous rounds. And it is a 5-on-4, but nonetheless, it is a pistol buy coming out here from ClickTech, and this might just spell the end for them. If they are not able to take some frags, at least you know, or maybe even win the round, they need to work on something. Maybe go for a box strat, you know, just box in the entire A-bomb site instead of you know, splitting the team around. I mean, I know they've got armor and all that sort, but it is pistols.
Yeah, I mean, they are vaguely following your ideas, as they do have a player pushing off B pretty aggressively. Dennis, though, and Dreamer are going to be a couple of players getting some kills here. Juan Flatru has pushed off of B. He's done pretty well there, gotten control of that pop dog area. Might he be rotating to A? Looks like that is the case, but Headshot already controls that. Rainwaker and Dreamer at the last remaining players, and they're going to make absolutely certain that there's no funny business here from Juan Flatru.
Yeah, it'll be a bit embarrassing if there is funny business, because I mean, they had the gun advantage completely in this round. But now Juan Flatru, he's got armor, he's got utility, and he's got an AK-47. What is he going to be able to do? Is he going to spot the man up in heaven? Oh, ain't going to happen.
Yeah, I was going to say, Headshot didn't actually have the best positioning there. The teammates couldn't help each other out, so really needed to be very, very careful about taking and losing a single duel. Either way, doesn't matter. They do get the kill, and Headshot 13-11 up. Yeah,
and well, if it ain't spelling doom for ClickTech, it's spelling doom on this round. They're going to have to save it up, not buy anything, but we see a deagle come out here. So the next round, if there's cash for them, they'll have to make it count. So far, not so good. Oh, look at that. Rainwaker easily picking up a double kill here. Make that triple. And Juan Flatru, the only one with a deagle that doesn't even get that one. 4K going for Rainwaker there. So 14-11 here. And it's all or nothing right now for ClickTech. If they take this round, they are still in the game. But they've got little utility.
I was going to say, if they lose this round, though, they're up the proverbial creek without that paddle. So Casper has got no armor this round, and it looks like Headshot are going to pull out the Astrala Strat. Fast rush through that A main in the late rounds of the half, and it's going to work out well with Rainwaker starting things off perfectly with that kill there.
Vital frag though there for ClickTech, at least taking him down, but they have to deal with Dreamer. But there's a good trade-off at least here from the CTs, but it's not looking too good for them, as now we have a 2-on-2. So the trades are still taking place, and there's a good chance here. The bomb though is down, and look at this, good positioning though from Juan Flatru, very kind of quiet on the situation. And now Ayrton has to back off. Ain't gonna happen. And look at that. ClickTech keep their hopes alive. Are they going to be able to take this one? Snatch it away from Headshot. It's possible now.
Yeah, very, very possible with that round. I mean, Headshot somehow didn't expect the second player to be coming down through the pop dog area, and that was actually what caught them out there. If they don't get killed from that player there, it's almost certainly a one round from Headshot. And at the end of the day, ClickTech buying rounds in blood here. They're not going to be looking great again in terms of the full weaponry. Scout still comes out there. They haven't actually had an AWP in this entire half. That to give you an indication of how rough it has been for the boys of ClickTech. Bulgarian boys from Headshot, pretty healthy to say the least, as Dennis, he's lining up what is almost certain death if Floor Zero checks that corner.
Yeah, well, Floor Zero trying to get up ahead into that mid side, but it might just not work out for him, as they've all backed off, and they're going to probably go with this brutal inside strat push. Let's see if they'll do it. I mean, obviously Dennis just kind of keeping tabs on that Ivy side, just to feed the information through to the rest of the team and saying, hey guys, they're not going there, but there is a flurry of frags happening on the inside, but it's not looking good right now.
Gasperchon gets 2 kills. Is he going to get the third? No, he's not. Ayrton, though, picks up a double of his own, and all of a sudden ClickTech in deep, deep trouble here. They're going to get the early flank going, but Dennis is aware of it this time. I don't think it's going to work out. Does he suspect the second? He's not actually going to suspect the first. That is going to be a huge flaw, as down goes Rainwaker. And all of a sudden, it's a 2 versus 2. ClickTech doesn't not have the element of surprise anymore. Do they have the speed to help them out? Dennis is going to pin Gedgemzilla to the wall, and Ayrton's going to take Floor Zero's head. All of a sudden, ClickTech back onto that save in the last round of this game and this half and possibly this series.
Yeah, they've pretty much sealed it right now. As you can see, the buy up for ClickTech just really much dire straits for them. They've got no chance of really kind of taking this round by the looks of it. But there's still kind of like a little sliver of chance for them to do it. But looking at that gunpowder and at the moment, Dreamer just making the work easy for the Headshot BG team as they end it off there. That's a nice little round for Dreamer on the end of it. 16-12. And, well, that's it. We don't see a third and final map, unfortunately. And I'm a little bit sad about it. But nonetheless, it was quite... fun to watch and fun to experience some European Counter-Strike once again.
Yeah. I mean, some very good CS on show tonight, especially from the boys of Headshot. ClickTech looked a lot better on the second map. First one was a bit shaky, but in general, I mean, a lot higher standard of CS than we've seen from a couple of the other teams. Obviously, a lot of these guys are playing in mixed teams, so you can expect a bit of shakiness, but still very, very encouraging to see what Headshot's looking like. And certainly, I mean, onward and upward from here on out.
Indeed. And, well, Sean, thank you very much for joining me this evening. And I have to also extend that gratitude to Extremes for allowing me to fill in for him. It's been really cool casting some Counter-Strike once again. I'm Burning Red ZA. As you can see on the bottom there, you can follow me at Burning Red ZA. And then you can follow Sean at Prophecy Gaming. I'm trying to point in the right direction. Sorry, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, but I mean, it's been really cool. It's been really good CS nonetheless. I mean, very well done to Headshot there, managing to pick up the 2-0. So they obviously want to kind of keep that form going forward. And yeah, great to see the ESL Southeast European Championship season 7. It's the longest running championship in the region. That's quite a feat, eh? I mean, 7 seasons now. I mean, not a lot of
not too shabby.
Not a lot of tournaments do have 7 seasons per se.
Yeah, I mean, certainly ESL's investing into the area, and I mean, from this area we've got a little-known player. I mean, a couple of players might have heard of him. Nico plays on FaZe. I heard he's quite decent.
Indeed he is. Anyway, so thank you very much for tuning in this fine evening, guys. Please tune in again for the next couple of games that will be taking place. I'm once again Burning Red ZA, and of course joining me this evening is Prophecy Gaming. For now, we're going to shut down the stream, and hopefully we'll catch you guys soon again. Good night.
Some days you feel like a rock star, and some days you feel like a disco queen. With Spotify Premium, you can play the perfect song for however you're feeling, without ads interrupting your flow. And with offline listening, you can take your music with you wherever you go. Get 3 months of Premium now for just 99 cents.
I can't find my way back to you until you make amends with the demons you've been through. And I can't regret leaving you alone until you find your way back home. find your way back home. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown. Until you find your way back home. I can't regret leaving you alone until you find your way back home.